So today we will concentrate on table layout. So for that table layout, let me create one new project here. So I'm creating one new project that is on the name of table. So in this now we will see that how the table layout will be created, that we will see. So table means normally the data we will align in a rows and columns. So that how that rows and columns will be here, that we will see here. First, in a table row, normal majority of the cases, the table rows will be created on rows and columns, right? But that rows and columns. So if you want to create that, you have to create the sub layout because table has something heading, some other properties. So that is the reason the table has a sub layout. So that we will see like how to create that sub layout. So for that also today, I'm taking this main layout as linear layout only. So within this linear layout, now we will create a next step. So here I'm creating linear layout, right? So with this linear layout, we will create here. So for this here, now I'm removing this extra content. And here I will add the, let us say student data. So I want to add the student data in this table. So how to add, like I want to collect the name, mobile number, email of the student. So that we'll see here now. Just a minute. Once this is loaded, that we will align here. Just note it's taking a little bit time. So meanwhile here we will add the orientation. So I'm adding orientation with Android column orientation equal to vertical, right? I'm making this orientation as vertical. Right, it is done. So now here as a sub layout, now I'm taking that as a table layout. Just still the dependencies as loading here. Yeah, I'm taking this as a table layout. Yeah, table layout. So table layout is also have height and width that I'm giving as match parent and wrap content, right? So now within this table, now I have to create the data row by row. That's why I'm taking here table row. So for this table row also, it has height as well as an width. Now I'm taking that. So now within this table row, now we have to align the data. So I want to use the text view. So serial number, name, mobile number, email, like this. So last one I'm taking as an email. So this I'm taking as a mobile. Right, this I'm taking as a name. And this one I'm taking as a serial number. Like this, I have taken this. Right. See it? This is the data, whatever. So now, like this, I want to add 2 to 3 members of data here. So that's why I create here like 4 rows, 4 or 5 rows I have created. Right. One by one data we will add from the top. So this is the first row. So this is second row here. I'm adding that is the serial number 1. So that is the headings column. This is the I'll add here Reno. So something I'll add here Reno's mobile number. So Rena@gmail.com. Something I added here. Right. Next, serial number 2. Then here I added as a browse. So something mobile number. Then browse@gmail.com. Something like this I added here. Then here 3, serial number 3. Something person called AA is mobile number. Right, is email @gmail.com. Something I have created. Then this is a serial number 4. Your name could be BBBB. Then mobile number, email ID @ymail.com. Next, this is the serial number 5. Right, serial number 5. Then here it is the CCCC. Something number @yahoo.com. Something like this. Right, so I have created like this. Then now this is not looking like a table, right? So in case if it could be like this, okay, it's look like a table, but like this, it is not looking like a table. To convert this into the table here, so we use some custom property. So to use that custom property here in app, this is the app. In this app structure, I'm going here. Now within this, there is a folder res. In res, there is a folder called drawable. So in this drawable, now I'm right clicking here, then new. This is a drawable resource file. I'm creating one drawable resource file. So this name I'm giving has the border. I'm creating one new property called that is border within a drawable folder. See here, previously these were, what are those? We'll discuss in upcoming sessions. But here I have created a border. Right now within this border here, now I have the shape. I'm the default that will come as a selector, but now I'm creating one shape. So here I'm creating the rectangular shape. Remaining shapes also we'll discuss in our next few minutes. So now I have created a shape. So for this shape, I'm giving one property called stroke. So this will define the color and width. So 1D. So I have created like this. Right now, I'm back to here. So here for each and every text, I'm applying that property as a background. Background @drawable border. See, for that border has created, but it should, the text is touching that. So for that, I'm giving the one property called padding 10 dp. So padding 10 dp means it creates the space surround the component, surround the content. So whatever the content here, so the content, surround the content, it is creating that. So it is creating that surround the content, it is creating this. Now for this here, adding here like this. In every place, I'm adding the data like this. See here, now that it is creating in a proper way, it is creating this, right? So for 5 also it is created here. Now here. So now it will look like a proper table. So everywhere we will create here. So in every place, I'm creating that. Right after that, in the second row, there is 3 more rows as there. Each and every row, I'm copying this property. So then two also done, like first, second row. So everywhere I'm copying this. So I'm adding here in every row. Like this. So I have added this. Just a minute. So the table has created like this, right? Now, so here this is okay, looking like a table. So this is okay. But here I want to difference between this fixed content. This first row is the fixed content. From there, it should be the variable content, right? So to differentiate that, here I'm adding this for this background has something color I have added here. Oh, sorry, this is added for the table layout. Instead of the table layout, for the first table row, first row, I'm adding. See that is created like that. But here that border color we have given, right? So that's why I'm giving the different color so that you can feel this is the difference, right? But here now, this is not looking good, right? So to make that here, now what you have to do? Even for here also, like yesterday, what is the property we given that weight property? Here I can use that. See here. I'm using the weight for this all the text views, means all the components, so that it can create in a proper way equal space here. First row will be created here now in a equal percentage, right? Equal percentage it is created. Like similar, we will add for all. See, everywhere I'm adding. Everywhere here I'm adding. So something I missed. Wait for name. Wait, from here we will add, later we will see. So for every component, I'm adding this. See here, by clicking this, we'll go to the respective component where we are adding. So, but why it is not taking equals? Second row, we missed it somewhere. Wait, mobile. Here we not given, that's why it is. See here, like this, it will be aligned in a proper way. So here also, the next rows also, I'll give the same. So here I'll give everything. So then here, 4. So last row we will give. For last row, everywhere I have given. Right, now it should be aligned properly. So, but it should not touch the border. So it should not touch the borders means what I'll do? For the first table layout, I'll give some margin. So it create properly the table like this. So this is the standard, the way of table it will be created like this. Right. Now, normally what happens in a real time, the data table we will create mostly like first row we will create here and remaining should be will create dynamically by using the coding. So that we will see on a later in our comment sessions, but this will be like this here it is. Right. Now, for this, what we have to do here. So now for this, next step here. After this table layout here, now I want to take one button. Okay, for the button, I'm taking match parent, wrap content, and one ID for that, ID BT1. Then some text, hello, margin 10 dp. Right, I have given like this. So then for this now like border, I have to apply some other properties which cannot be here. Like here, say similar has a border. I'll create here now new drawable resource. So that is the background. So I'll create as a background. Click on. So here similar, I'll create. See here one more property has created here. Now for this, I'll make some changes. Right, shape. Again, first I'll select here that shape has the rectangle. I have created this rectangle. Right. Now here what we have to do here. For this, I'll give that as a background. Background. That is the background. Right. I have given the background. See it. Now the shape has changed. So for this now, I have to assign the properties like here. Like I'll give the stroke. So stroke width 10 dp. Color hash followed by something. Then dash width dash cap 5 dp. Dash width 5 dp. So here now the curve is created like this. So here we will change the color. It is created like this. Now you can come in here, you can see. So for this, it is created like this. Right. Now, here, there is another property called solid. So that will fill inside the color. So color, I have given this color. Right. Now, we will see here. See, some of the themes will accept this, some of the mobiles, this color cannot accept it. So, but it should be created like right. Then after here, now I want to give some curves, corners. So corners. So left radius, top left radius 20 dp. I have given the top left radius 20 dp. Here, see the curve has created here. So the curve is created here. Now the next bottom side, dp. See here also curve is created. Next, right 20 dp. Right 20 dp. Like this, I have created. See. 4 sides I have created here. Now go in here, you can see 4 sides, the curve will created here. In case if you want to see that property properly, you can remove these two instead, like see here, curves will be created here. Here also the curves will be created like this, right? Now, so for this button here, now I'll change this as a 100 dp by 100 dp. 100 by 100 dp. So what it will like this, it will be created. So now for this, what we have to do, 100 dp, 100 dp is created, right? I'll change this as the oval. Now it will create as a circuit. Now here for this, what are the properties? We remove dash width 10 dp and dash gap 10 dp. Right, now it will be created here. Stop. Right. So by using that, here we can create the buttons like this. Means from customizations and all, we can do this. Right, hope this is clear till this. This is about the table layout. Yeah, next here now. If see project structure. So this is our project structure here. Now, normally once we created, this is the actual project is our table, right? So that will be here. This is the actual project. But here always it will be selected as the this folder called Android. So within Android, there are minimum files, means apart from these files, whatever it is showing here, 4 files: manifest, Kotlin plus Java, RES, and Gradles. Except these, what are the other files which are showing here? Those all are auto-generated files. Right here, only these files which will be fixed. Means it will be, like we will modify this. This will be like our starting of the project, like where the project execution will start from the manifest file, like how that we will see our incoming sessions. Here the Kotlin files can be placed here in RES layouts. Whatever the XMLs we created, that is in here. Just today we discussed about the drawable. In upcoming sessions, we will discuss about this. And here the Gradles. Gradles means it should be the dependency files, like where you can write some of the third-party APIs, third-party libraries. So those all here we can use that, we can utilize that, we can add into that, but we will see how we can use that here, that we can see in detail in our coming sessions. Right. So with this, the very basic layout concepts has done, means very basic layout has done. The next step, we used to go to the Kotlin here. So Kotlin means from what is our next step? So in our next class, we will create one button, one text view. And for that, first we will write XML properties. After writing the XML properties, how that button we can use in our Kotlin class. Means once I click on that button, I want to display something text content there. Like how that will be. So that we will discuss on our next class. So till this you can practice, that we will see on next class.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.